Oh, we've got an A with Felix. We've got an A with Ash. Oh, dude.
Training on your own? You really do work hard.
I hate to break it to you, Sylvain, but there's nobody here for you to flirt with. So there's not much reason to hang around.
Ah!
You're here, aren't you?
How ridiculous. Almost as ridiculous as your face.
You'd really say something like that to a handsome guy like me? I'm crushed. Joking aside, may I join you? I only came out here so I could train too.
Sure, just don't get in my way.
I've been thinking about it, and I really depend on you. Maybe that's weird since I'm older than you, but still.
Hitting on me? Again? Have some dignity, would you?
No, I'm being honest. I thought you'd listen. Hey, I'd like it if you didn't get too far away from me on the battlefield, okay? Just stay where I can see you.
I'll stay as long as I can. You're useless without me, after all.
What? No, I'm saying if there's one thing I can do on the battlefield, it's keep you safe.
Whatever helps you feel better. Stay and protect me then.
She's just
I couldn't
like...
bear it if you went off and died on me while I wasn't around.
Dude, I love her so much. She's just like, no matter what you do, you will always be brotherly to me. And everything else is just pathetic, so...
I'm pretty sure that's my line.
I love Ingrid, dude. She's
It's
great.
getting late. We'd better head out.
You're right. I'm exhausted anyway.
You haven't been practicing enough. All that time you waste chasing after women would be better spent training. I'll train with you anytime, so just... What's that strange look for?
I just... well... You're going to think I'm being a jerk or hitting on you or whatever. When we're side by side like this, training, I feel... I don't know. Oddly at ease.
I know what you mean. It's probably because we've been friends for so long.
That must be it. Let's never change. Friends forever?
Absolutely.
Friend zone forever,
No matter
Sylvain.
what happens, we'll always be friends, Sylvain.
You hear that, Sylvain? No matter what happens, we'll always be friends, underlined. Oh, well. It's okay. We've all been there, Sylvain. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, here we go.
Annie,
This should be
do you
adorable.
have a moment?
Is this about what happened when we were shopping? If so, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Not so fast. I haven't properly apologized yet.
Dude, Mercedes and Annette look great
So,
now.
I'm sorry. I got scared. Imagine if something bad happened to you because of me.
Mercy.
Also, can I just say how fun this game is? Where it's like the first 50 hours, it's like, oh, it's all waifus, but it's all a joke because, you know, they're like 15 and 16. So, of course, you know, it's just for fun. 5 years later, oh, look, they're early 20s now. Wait a second. Like, wait a second. Like, So about that waifu thing. Okay, let's go.
You would have just run away if you were on your own, wouldn't you? Instead, you acted defensively because I was there. I dragged you down.
Mercy, you're upsetting me. How dare you say that you dragged me down? You know why I was acting so recklessly?
She has to save the thing.
Because I wanted to protect my best friend in the whole world.
Annie.
Do you remember when we first enrolled at the academy? It seemed like everyone was leagues ahead of us and so far out of reach. I felt completely hopeless. But because you were there, I didn't lose hope. So, don't say stupid things about how you dragged me down or how you don't deserve things.
Thank you for saying that. And again, I'm sorry. You're just so important to me.
Dude, Mercedes
I could never
looks like
find
someone
another
who's
friend like
really,
you.
really
You've
important.
stayed by my side through thick and thin.
I don't know what it is about her
I wouldn't be
dress.
able to forgive myself if anything happened to you because of me.
Mercy, can we be friends again?
Of course,
Also-
Annie. Friends forever.
I would like to point out that this is one of the first times I think I've ever seen this. You see, most men will actually wear a tie around their neck to bring attention to their face. It leads them to the face. This is the first time I've ever seen a boob tie. And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the boob tie. I'm totally okay with it.
Good.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would have done if we hadn't found a way to make up.
I'm sorry. I should have said something
It
sooner.
looks good. I mean,
No, I'm the
yeah.
one who should have stopped being so stubborn and said something. You know, now that everything's as it should be, I'm suddenly starving.
That's just like you. Come, let's go for tea.
Ooh, let's! And we should have some Mercy-baked sweets on the side. I think I love you more than just about anything in the world.
You do? Oh, Annie, you're too sweet.
Not as sweet as your baking. I love your baking more than anything in the world, too. Other than you.
Well, I'm always happy to bake for you, Annie.
I'm so happy to have you bake, back.
Okay, that one was, as we saw, that one was absolutely adorable. Okay. Gilbert? Oh wow, these are all with us. Man, we got a lot to do today, boys. Okay.
Professor,
This
do
is
you
so
have
great.
a moment, Professor? I need to speak with you. Thank you so much. This is what I wanted to address. This letter from my adoptive father just arrived.
Adoptive father?
Oh, have I not mentioned him? He's the reason I first came to the Officers' Academy. He's also the one who dragged me from the church where I was living, just so he could use my crest. My crest does not yet belong to a house, so he plans to use it as leverage to marry into the nobility. He's a very greedy man who was a roving merchant before adopting me, but now he's in the capital. This
Must
letter says that
protect.
he's finally arranged to marry me off to a
No.
wealthy noble. I know he's just thinking of himself, but can't he see that this isn't a priority when we're at war?
My thoughts exactly.
I don't know what to do about this proposal.
Burn it. Do you accept?
I can't see any way around it, so I fear that I must. I just don't want to let go of the life that I've made for myself.
Then
I
don't.
know it's not what my heart wants, but I don't have the strength to say no.
I'll do it for you. What does your heart want?
I believe I've mentioned this before, but I want to work in service of the church. Well, I suppose it doesn't necessarily have to be the church, but I want to help those in need. If I were to marry a noble, I think it would be difficult to realize that dream.
Why can't you decline?
It's just, I've always allowed myself to follow the whims of those above me. I convinced myself that everything in life was at the will of the goddess. I was blind to reality. I believed it was her will to both pull me from the church and guide me to the Officers' Academy. The decision to enter this war was the first time I acted of my own free will. My adoptive father opposed this decision, but I somehow managed to convince him. Still, I couldn't free myself of him completely. This letter is proof of that. It's not that I'm scared of him, but there is something that worries me.
Severing your ties?
I knew you'd understand, Professor. I've sat down to write a reply several times, but I can't muster up the courage or the words. I was hoping you could provide me with the encouragement I need.
Why reply at all? You can't just give up on your dreams.
That's a very good point. We're only given one life, so we must do all we can to pursue our happiness. Okay. I think that may have been just the push I was looking for. I'll tell him the truth. That I found a life worth pursuing. And I
Yeah!
must decline the proposal. Maybe I should tell him I've fallen for someone else.
Falling for someone else?
Why, it's you, Professor. Isn't that obvious?
Excuse me?
I'm just teasing.
Debated!
Now I'm off to write this letter and stand my
Whoa!
ground. Thank you for your encouragement.
Okay. Damn. That was like some serious debation. All right, let me do this real quick before I forget, because you guys are absolutely right that I should probably go ahead and get Sword Master. 1 XP until Master. Okay. Well, we'll get him that.
This power. I'll prove it.
I believe you. We'll do that, and then we'll switch him back to the other guy. There's definitely new stuff here, which is pretty cool. Got a lot of quests to do around here. Let's go look in here and see if there's anything. Gingla, good to see you, bud. How are you? Advanced Sword Tournament? I'm gonna talk to everyone first before we do spend any of our stuff yet. Is Mercedes my favorite girl? My favorite girl is still Dorothy, I think. Hey, look at the puppers. These are good puppers. Yeah, I haven't met Dorothea yet. Like, I haven't seen her since this whole thing happened. I'm curious if she's just like standing around here somewhere.
Edelgard is controlling the Empire.
Whoa!
She is putting the pressure on the kingdom in alliance.
Damn, Petra!
Empire and religion are at open war. It will be difficult for us at first.
I think Petra's going to like a EDM concert or something. I like this. I like it.
But corrupt nobles are many. That means the common people will rebel and be joining
She looks
our
great,
side.
dude.
With you, Professor, the battle tides will turn. I have certainty.
Advanced drills. Oh, cool. Oh, interesting. Okay, okay. I like it.
I need to be speaking.
So we need to remember that we can go back and drill Petra whenever we want.
Could be.
Whoa, wait a second. We're still doing no, we are okay.
These past 5 years, many kingdom houses have become vassals of the Empire. The major houses
they
of
drill me.
Valdarius, Gautier, Karen,
Oh.
and my own family Galatea remain loyal.
Oh my.
But the lords of the minor domains in the west have almost entirely defected. After all the royal family has done for them, they respond with betrayal, and to think they have the gall to call themselves nobles. But we still have His Highness, and you, Professor. I'm sure we can take back the kingdom's lands.
Hold on. Let me go ahead and make everyone in chat scroll up. Nuriel, I've known you for years, and that may be the most NSFW thing I've ever heard you say. All right, let's go.
Really?
Oh. Wait, what? Did I just decline one of those? Wait a second. It's just gonna pop back up, right? Oh yeah, we'll just pop back up? Okay, cool. Great.
Okay.
Oh, we can just go to the menu. Okay. Oh, we can just do it whenever. Right.
Oh, hi, Professor.
Hi, Annette. Something happened?
Do you remember what we talked about before? About doing my best to not do my best?
Yes.
Well, I've been pretty busy recently, and despite my best efforts, I've been trying way too hard.
Okay, kind of humble braggy, but
all day
okay.
yesterday with training and work. I just couldn't help myself. That's why I decided to take a day off today. It's just, now that I have a day off, I don't know what to do with myself. Please, you have to help me. What should I do?
Have a nap.
I tried that. I couldn't calm down enough to fall asleep. I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm cut out for not doing my best.
Again, kind of humble braggy, but okay. Oh.
You're a professor. You must know some secret technique for deep relaxation, right? If you do, please teach me. I'm begging you. I'm at my wit's end.
Have some sweet.
Got it. I'll try that right now.
Okay.
This candy is so sweet and delicious, and it goes so well with piping hot tea. Ooh, and speaking of the tea, your brewing skills are incredible. I'd love to be able to make such nice tea, but... Oh, Professor, will you teach me how to brew tea like this? I'll do my best to learn, and then I'll make delicious tea for you as thanks.
Is this doing your best?
Oh, sorry. Back to my old tricks, it seems. So, why is it so difficult to not do my best? I try and try to not try, but it just doesn't work.
Just be yourself.
Professor? You're right. Doing nothing is just not my style. To be myself, I've got to do my best every day.
That's the spirit.
Okay. Then you really must teach me how to make such delicious
Okay.
tea. You will, won't you?
I will.
Please. Oh,
But-
and also, well, thank you.
That's cool and all, but I got
You've
this
listened to
thing.
me and
Oh,
helped me
okay.
face
It's
my
cool. Keep talking.
troubles.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Here's the deal. I think I got something that'll help you. Now, I'm gonna need you to just puff on this a little bit, and this will chill you out real quick.
Now I feel like I can talk to you about anything.
I see she tried it. Now, see, this is what you do when you need to relax a little bit. Okay. So how else are you feeling?
Honestly, I wish we could go on drinking tea like this
Well, the
forever.
kids don't call it drinking tea, but that's cool. Okay. I understand. I understand. Okay, so we are now A with her as well. And we got 4 more of these to do. We got so much stuff. Is my garden still working? Yo, where's my garden at? There's Sylvain.
Hey, Professor. It's been a while. It's really good to see you again. An awful lot has happened in these past 5 years. There were so many times I wished you were around. I'm glad you're back. Your skills are worth more than a whole army.
All right, cool. So we can basically just train with everyone now. Okay. That's kind of great, actually. That'll make it a lot easier. Dude, we have rooms of people that no longer are here. That's a little strange. Is Bernadette still in her room? Hold on, we gotta say hi to her.
At last, I return to my domain, my lonely paradise, my realm of exquisite solitude. Huh? Professor? Is that you? You didn't hear that just now, did you?
Hear what?
Right! You didn't? Well, I'm good.
Awesome. She seems like she's doing pretty well. Okay.
Pardon me. Professor.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Finally, I notched a win against you.
I almost had you.
true. It was a narrow victory. When we spar, I feel like I'm revisiting my past.
Why's that?
It's like training with my brother. He always won. Always. And died before I could win a single bout. From the first time I held a sword, all I wanted was to surpass him. And that's what drove me to become so strong. Perhaps it's absurd to say such a thing, but I've spent all these years training for a duel with a corpse.
Wow. You found an answer to my question.
Yes, I suppose I did. I can never again spar with my brother, not unless he climbs out of his grave. Still, I continue my endless pursuit of strength. Maybe because I have a new opponent to measure myself against.
Who?
You, obviously. I beat you this time, but when we next cross swords, who knows what might happen. It was a close match, not a crushing victory. I know that I can do better. I will surpass you in strength, and then I'll become stronger still.
And then...
And then, when this war is over, I won't have as many chances to swing my sword. I can hardly imagine that. Anyway, thank you for helping me find an answer to the question you asked all those years ago.
Nice.
Let me see.
Now that I think about it, His Highness was right. We probably don't have time to waste on cleaning. Maybe I wasn't taking the situation
Hey, Cheese.
seriously enough. After all, the Imperial Army could be showing up at any time. I was just so happy to see you again. And everyone else too. Maybe I got carried away.
I'm happy to see you too.
Oh, really? That's so nice to hear.
Go. There's our fishing! I don't have any bait.
Perhaps.
Damn, what's up, girl?
I should probably keep things to myself. But in all honesty, what matters to me more than anything
She still
is
looks super
ensuring a
young.
peaceful, quiet future for my parents. I don't care about the kingdom. I simply want to remove the threat of the Empire. Because of this, Dimitri's fixation on Edelgard is convenient to me. I fight for my own reasons. And
Oh,
no
she's
others.
18 now. Oh, she's 20? Yeah, she seems like she's still pretty young. What's up, dude?
Do you have time for a request?
Fishing the big one? It's said that every 5 years in the wake of a storm, a mystery fish appears and eats up all the other fish in the pond. It's called the big one. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is a...
Hey! Quite given up on ever seeing you again. Where have you been hiding? Anyway,
I don't know.
now that we're reunited in the land of the living, I must fulfill my promise.
Right, the promise.
That's right. I promised the captain I'd protect you in his stead, and now I'll make good on my word.
Okay. Have a good day, Bizzo. We'll see you later, bud.
Oh.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. You know, it's such a thrill to be able to greet you like this again.
Oh, Frank.
I almost died as well in the battle 5 years ago. But I won't allow
you made
any
it.
enemies to get into this place again. I promise you that. Even if the Death Knight shows up, I'll be sure to... Well, for now, I'll keep training, so I can eventually feel confident that I can stop him.
I like it. I like it.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome. Oh, do you have any new seeds? Nope.
Come again.
You think in 5 years you'd get better inventory, bruh?
This one, yes?
Jeez.
I think this one, yes? 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 I thank you. This one, yes. I think 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 this one, yes.
I ain't running out of tea anymore.
I think
I got a lot of birthdays coming up.
I thank you.
Just
Return
saying.
soon, please.
Okay. Here. Arcane Crystal,
Hey.
man.
Got a favor to ask.
I want to start a collection that chronicles the history of Fodlan, but I'm having trouble getting my hands on anything significant. Search for a remnant that the merchant will be proud to add to their collection. Okay. Cool, cool.
You're kidding. Is Dedu really gone? There's so much more I wanted to say to him. He was always so tender with the flowers in the greenhouse. I wonder how they're doing.
Oh.
Damn it, Ash. Things were going so well. I had almost forgotten about Dedu.
Perhaps.
Weak. Status face. Oh. Oh my God! They were here from 5 years ago. Wait. What? Okay. Boop. Give me some flowers.
Okay.
Okay. And we got 2 more quests. Oh, we got a thing over here. Is gold not an issue in this game? No, not at all.
Oh.
Gold is very much an issue. I just hoard it and do all the things. Yeah.
Professor,
Ingrid!
apologies for bothering you so late. I just really wanted to speak with you.
I'm happy to listen.
Thank you. You see, I've been feeling conflicted about my future. It may seem petty to worry about such things in the middle of a war like this.
Let's hear it anyway. I don't think it's petty.
This isn't something I open up about with many people. Feeling such a sense of inner turmoil while a war rages on, and others are fighting with all they have, well, it feels a little selfish. The truth is, I've wanted to be a knight ever since I was a small child. Not just any knight, like one you might find serving within the castle guard, but a true knight, one serving a master. However, my father has always had different plans for me. He wants me to marry for the benefit of the Galatea family.
You don't have to do what you don't want to.
Defying my father feels wrong. I've seen how he struggled over the years. His burden has always been far greater than any I've had to bear myself. While he fed me extravagant meals, he subsisted on meager portions and watered-down soups.
Wow.
He never once complained, even though he must have been starving. Knowing his sacrifices, I've never been able to tell him of my dream of becoming a knight. Now that this war has begun, my father has allowed me to fight for my homeland. But even if I do become a knight, I feel an unease deep within me. I fear I will never escape this guilt I carry, that I have shunned my duty as a noble.
Could you not find a way to do both?
To follow both my dream and my duty? I had never considered that as an option. Perhaps there is a way. Even with the academy days long behind us, you're still a professor through and through. Always listening to others' troubles and offering up your wisdom. I really am grateful for all that you do for us, Professor. I hope you'll always be here as a guide to everyone. I know I myself would appreciate that deeply.
Awesome.